Hope you can hear me. In here for a chest and tri session. So we're about to get it warm up here first. Probably my last warm up set. So I'll hit like 5-6 reps. Ooh, yeah. Cool. So 8 weeks out, I think, and everything is going very smoothly. Had the previous weekend off for my girlfriend Ella's birthday, which was fantastic because I've never been able to do that in prep, obviously, which is usually the right thing to do, but because we were so ahead, you know, we were able to fit in a nice little weekend away, and I was able to eat some food and refresh a little bit. So back into the deficit now for 7 days straight. Coach wants to see how far he can kind of push me in terms of how much he can pull without me falling, I assume, too flat, and a look that's kind of stringy for me. When I pull food too hard for too long, my physique really starts to, I wouldn't say fight back, like it can, but it doesn't really do that. It more so fades, and then it's really hard to get a look back once it's faded for me. You really need to load me consistently for a long period of time. And not only that, my body tends to build fatigue and stress quite heavily, and it's more so reducing that which is hard for us. Getting the stress off, getting the water off, getting not even the water off, but getting the muscle full again is very difficult for us when we pull for too long. So my body's always responding very well to a few lows, a few highs. But there is going to be that time in a prep or in a fatless phase where you've got to push it and you've got to test yourself, and that's now for me. It's now for me, you know what I mean? We're in that dig deep, head down, ass up fucking grind mode, and we are going to see, I guess, what comes to light after that 7 days, do you know what I mean? And then after he refeeds me a couple days, what happens? Does my weight drop? Does it maintain? Does it go up? Prep's fun like that, you know what I mean? You gotta figure all this cool, fun shit out. So, happy days. I've got a little bit of inflammation in my leg as well, but it should, I've had some fucking hip issues lately, so it should drain over the next few days, but I'm a little bit edema-ish down the side of my leg, but it's actually a lot better today, which is great. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's hit a set. As always, I practice what I preach, so I tell you guys to track your weights, so I'm gonna track my damn weights. So we did 131 for 15 and 15 last week, so you know we're moving that weight up, baby. There's too many reps. So let's get this shit. I think we'll go 124. Yeah. That's some shit. 124 is some shit, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's lock in. Oh yeah, okay. Come on. Oh, yeah. That was a fucking good set. Oh. You know when you can just feel it? Like you just want to get a little bit fucking jiggy afterwards. All right, so I fucked up. Prep's getting to me already. I was supposed to do 131 for 15 and I did 124 for 15. No wonder I was like, damn, that shit was moving. But what I've done now is I've actually bumped it up to 138. So we're gonna try and move the whole stack for fucking as many reps as we can. And then I'm gonna do a rest pause. So I'm gonna stop, take 10 seconds to breathe, and then fucking rip it again. And that'll be my version of overloading from last week. And then next week, I'll just hopefully do fucking 2 at 138 if I actually remember. So that'd be that. So let's do it. I thought I'd inform you guys about what to do if you fuck up. Because it's gonna happen, you know what I mean? Like, we don't just come in here to look at numbers. You don't just come into the gym to look at fucking numbers. Like, you come in here to train hard. And I think the best way to put it is old school mindset with new school methodologies. Do you know what I mean? So you come in here to fucking train hard, block out the world. Even doing this is unusual for me. Usually I'm off everything, but I try to be off my phone and stuff, so I'll just do this, I can still focus, but you know, you get the fuck in the gym to train hard, to block out the world, to push yourself, to take yourself through something extreme, through something the rest of the day you'll be proud of, that will give you more energy. Not just come in here and be fucking scientific and totally numbers focused. But at the same time, if you can do both, well, you're gonna be a fucking animal, aren't you? And while I'm on this topic, where I feel like a lot of newbies go wrong is they only take one style of the approach. They'll only do hardcore, or they'll do fully new school, I'm a fucking scientist. And the problem with that is you're gonna get nowhere, because if you look up to old school bodybuilders, right, that could come into the gym and just rip heavy weights, fucking half rep their curls, and do silly shit. Bruz, their genetics were fucking 8 times of yours. And I know people don't want to hear it, but they were born anomalies. So when they take a little bit of juice and they lift that 5 kilo dumbbell, their bicep doubles and yours doesn't. So you can't just copy pros. But at the same time, you can't just listen to Mr. Science on the internet, who looks like he hasn't even picked up 5 kilograms ever in his life, who says to do this angle and then twist it this way and then raise it to here and then quickly have a scoop of fucking aminos and then go back to twisting it and then get the squeeze and then do a fucking 100-meter sprint and then put it down. You can't listen to that cunt either, because that's also fucking stupid. Like, lift some goddamn weight and just take your head out of it. So, you know, you gotta find a good approach. I know that was a ramble, but you know, it's fucking important. Let's do it. Okay, pretty fucking good effort after the previous set. Get some breaths in. 3, 2, 1. See what we got, if we got anything at all. EX number 2, after a bit longer of a rest time than I would have preferred, but had to wait for somebody. And I never recommend just switching the movement just because somebody's on it. Either jump on or wait, yeah? Weight's pretty fucking heavy. So we'll see how we go. I think Cam was feeling strong last week, but who knows this week, baby? Hey! Fuck yeah. Beat it by 1 rep. I did not expect that, hey. Dope. You smash this. Then we're gonna hit some incline dumbbells. Sometimes you just gotta believe. You gotta chuck some Wu-Tang Clan on and just get after it. 50s for 8. Should be some money, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, yeah? Should be some fucking cash dollar though, if you know what I'm saying. How you do? I love the fucking mellow gym beats. I don't like gyms that are fucking too hectic with their music. Like there needs to be music, but chuck some R&B on or some mellow shit. And if I want to get heavy, I'll fucking put my own music on. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's do this. Fuck. I just did not want to move after 6. If you're going to take a hit on anything in a prep, in terms of movements in the gym, it's going to be those compounds, those dumbbells, because your body just gets less fucking efficient at moving free weight, stabilizing the exercise. There's also more moving parts to it, like getting the dumbbells, kicking them up, holding that breath, driving, and then, like I said, staying stable. All of that comes into play when you're doing a compound, which automatically is deleted when you're doing a machine. So at 6, I'll lift it again, and I'll try and get 4 to 6, and then I reckon I'll lift it again and try and get 3 to 4. So I'll do another set this week, which should equal out last week. And then hopefully next week I'm a bit stronger. But who the fuck knows, man? Good pump, I guess. Actually, it's a shit pump. I'm feeling flat. Don't look at me. All right, we're rested. Let's do it again. Trying to embarrass myself. All right, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just had nothing in me. Like I almost blacked out on one of those reps. I think I held my breath too hard, and then I went to push, and nothing happened. So this is one of those days we're gonna cop the loss. We're gonna have to take a big rest, and I'm gonna pick up a weight and just rip to failure. I reckon I'll pick up 40s and just do the best I can. All right, let's try this. Let's try to do this. You know what I find really interesting? I feel like I'm failing on this like I would fail if I was a newbie lifter, where like you try to push and you literally just can't, like you just hit that fucking like wall where nothing happens. Remember when you like just first start lifting? And what's also interesting is I've never done this incline before. I really wanted to start working on my upper shelf, but not too much of my shoulder. Sorry, not too much of my shoulder, but not too much of my chest. Like just across that like anterior delt into the upper chest, bit of the collarbone, over. I know you can't obviously grow your bone, but I wanted to lift that whole area. Hence why I chose this incline. And what's interesting is I'm failing like I would fail if I was like a newbie lifter. And I genuinely think that's because I don't have the endurance or the fibers through that really top shelf of my physique, which is good because it means I'm obviously using something I haven't used before. But it's a shock when I just can't move and I'm like, why can't I fucking push this? Because usually the failure happens slower. Like there's a grindy rep, and there's a more grindy rep, and there's a half rep, and there's a quarter rep. Here I just bum out. I'm swapping out dips this week for this, but I'll probably keep this in every week because dips are now starting to get a little bit fucking tricky to overload them on the specific machine I have here. So I'm gonna just try and switch it to something that I feel like similar, a bit of chest and a lot of tricep, which would be a close grip. And I was gonna do free weight bench press, but I thought Smith is probably smarter, so I can keep progressing it better over the course of prep. Oh, fuck. That was brutal. Good shit though. All right. One of my favorite tricep exercises thus far. Grab here, elbow here. Huge stretch, man. And then you fucking boom. Just drive down, big stretch. Drive down, keep that elbow in a locked position if you can, and try and keep your wrist nice and strong and straight. I wanted 8, so that's good. Don't be afraid, I think anyways, if you're going to control your movements, like if you're really going to, like I just did, like big stretch, slight pause, drive down. If you're going to make the set last a decent amount of time, don't be afraid to load up exercises like your arm exercises, your unilateral arm exercises. I think every muscle group needs exposure to a lot of weight at some point. I think it really does help grow density and build a mature muscle. In saying that, I think arms respond personally to more volume, a bit more of a pump, getting more blood to that muscle, and then perhaps just slamming it with lower reps, heavier weight. But I do think you need to sprinkle some in there. So just slow that set down and really feel that muscle control the weight. One more set here. We're gonna do one more set, 2 sets of 8. I'll try get 8, I'll probably get less. And then I might actually add a set. And then another tricep, then we'll hit abs. Then maybe a bit of posing. Last tricep exercise. Overhead, leaning, I don't even know what you call this. It's just an overhead tricep extension, but it's the one where you're leaning and you're pushing forward like this. I tell you what, the deficit days, usually I'm not this low for this long. You can feel it. Like you can feel, you gotta not let yourself get distracted. Like you can feel the drift coming in your workouts, so you gotta fucking lock. That's why I hate having too many distractions, because I'm already an easily distracted person. I'm an ADD here, there, left, right, fucking up, down person as it is. So if my brain starts getting foggy and drifty and there's too much shit to do, it's game over. So it's a good test. It's a good test, gotta lock the fuck in and you gotta stay focused. Okay. Bit of swing there on those ones, but I'm happy because it's a lot more load than last week and I still kept my reps relatively close. Plus I had that really controlled set before and I did some really good close grip presses. So this, I'm happy to kind of load it and swing it just that tad more to get a bit more out of my triceps before they are chowed. So I'm gonna swing one more set here. No, I'm not. Don't just swing because of the sake of it, but I'm gonna try and get one more good rep slash set here, not rep, set here. And then I'm gonna superset some abs. And then might have a look at the physique, see how we're looking fasted, and then we'll go fucking eat because your boy's getting hungry. All right, so I decided I'm gonna rip this one. It's one of my favorite ones for the lower abs because you can really crunch your hips up and over and then get an extra little squeeze at the top. So just failure, honestly, 3 sets failure. I might superset it with some V-ups as well on the bench. I do it on a decline bench, a decline bench press so that you can get this handle up here. Oh. Notice how I really controlled it and I was breathing out on the contraction to really try and shorten and squeeze the core. And then I controlled the legs down. I didn't overextend the legs and arc my back. I kept my back nice and neutral. It's the key for abs. Oh. Whew. Just get some extra blood in there. Damn, that's a good little burn superset. I've learned training your abs is everything. You can't not train your abs. Abs aren't just built in the kitchen. They're built in the fucking gym. All right, this is the current rig. About 9 weeks out. Bit flat. What my physique usually does when I'm flat, my core gets a bit washed out, but whatever. Looking tanned. Let's get some shots. Figuring out what looks better if I go like I'm really bringing it up, or if I squeeze it down a bit more. And then when I hit that one, I'll usually turn around, boom, hit that quad too. Nice, bro. Get pumped for more. The more you post. Anyways, good little rig update. Just keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? Keep going, baby. I'm gonna say let's start this prep, because I reckon we're just getting started. Anyways, this isn't a real posing session, it's just me showing you what's flowing. That's the end of the sesh. Might see you later, I might not. Peace out.